What's something you saw as a kid but didn't realize was messed up until you were older? When I was 9, my stepsister Angela came to live with us. She was 12, quiet, and always seemed tired. Her mom had passed away, and my dad had married her dad's ex-wife, so the whole situation was already tangled before she even moved in. I didn't really understand the dynamics, only that she now lived in the guest room and barely spoke at dinner. Angela used to sit in the hallway at night, hugging her knees, wearing the same oversized hoodie every time. I would pass by on the way to the bathroom and see her there, silent in the dark. I once asked why she didn't sleep in her bed, and she said it was too noisy in her dreams. I remember thinking it was just a weird way of saying she had nightmares. Sometimes she'd flinch when my dad raised his voice during football games. At the time, I thought she was just sensitive. There was one night I still remember like a photo. I had gotten up to sneak a cookie from the kitchen. As I crept past the hallway, I saw Angela whispering something over and over. She was rocking back and forth. The only word I caught was please. I just stood there holding my breath, scared she'd see me. She didn't. It wasn't until I was older, maybe 16, that things started to click. Angela moved out at 17 to live with her aunt. I overheard my mom and dad fighting about it one night. My dad said, if her dad wasn't such a monster, she'd be normal. That stopped me cold. Later, I found out he meant her biological father. No one had told me. No one had told me she'd been taken from an abusive home. Suddenly, all the things that hadn't made sense came crashing into place. Her flinching, her silence, the rocking, the hoodie she never took off. Angela and I never got close while we lived together. But when I was 22, I messaged her on Facebook. She replied with a simple, hey, and we ended up talking for hours. She told me bits and pieces, not everything, but enough to understand how bad it had been, enough to make me angry that I hadn't known. I told her about the night in the hallway. She said she remembered it too. She said she had been praying someone would hear her. I didn't know what to say to that. I still don't. Angela's doing okay now. She works at a youth shelter. She said she likes helping kids who remind her of herself. I asked her if she ever forgave her dad. She said forgiveness wasn't the point. Survival was. Sometimes I think back to that hallway and wonder what would have happened if I had just asked a better question or sat next to her instead of walking by. But I was just a kid. I didn't know what I was seeing. I only knew that Angela lived in our house, sat in the dark, and carried something no one talked about. And that somehow, even in the silence, she made it through.